refuse to be afraid. The refusal to fear is a covenant demand for divine preservation. Are you still here? The refusal to fear is a covenant demand for divine preservation. John the Baptist himself lived a life devoid of fear. That is why he could speak truth in the face of authority. He could speak truth at those times when it was very uncomfortable to do. He could speak truth. He refused to be afraid despite the imminent challenges. Refused to be afraid. I don't know the cause of your fear. It is Advent season. The year is coming to an end. I don't know what your fears are. But let me tell you, God will not begin what he will not sponsor. Isaiah chapter 41 verse 10 tells us, fear not, for I am with you. Do not be dismayed, for I am the Lord your God. I will strengthen and help you and uphold you with my righteous hand. What is the cause of that fear? Every time you go home, come back with that first class home. Every time you go home, you know how much I'm paying for your school fee. If you don't do well, don't go and disgrace this family. And then you see yourself on due pressure. And so there's that fear of failure. Am I talking? Are you still here? That fear. Probably about some terrible experiences in the past, and then people are still, no. I don't know what's the reason for the fear. Sometimes you may be afraid for no justifiable reason. Refuse to fear. That refusal to fear is a covenant demand for divine preservation. Let me tell you, like John the Baptist, when you put on your armor of courage, heaven will put on its armor on your behalf. If you put on your armor of courage, heaven will put on its armor on your behalf. Do not be afraid. Take a cue from John the Baptist. Do not be afraid. As you prepare for his coming, fear not. Fear not. Jesus is not coming to just judge and strike. He's coming with his mercy. He's coming. He knows your struggles. He knows your limitations. He knows your weaknesses. And he's there to help you. Refuse to fear. Why? Because God will not begin what he will not sponsor. We may not know the future, but we know the one who owns the future. Like I sang yesterday. Because he lives, I can face tomorrow. Because he lives, all fear is gone. All fear is gone. And because I know, oh, he owns my future. My life is worth living just because he lives. One more time, cry out, sing it. Because he lives, I can face tomorrow. I can face tomorrow. Because he lives, all fear is gone. All fear is gone. And because I know, oh, he owns my future. My life is worth living just because he lives. Refuse to be afraid. You may not know. God may have conquered the source and cause of your fear, and you are just there, unnecessarily afraid. You know, permit me to share this experience. I was ordained in 2016. And usually, once priests are newly ordained, every year, all the priests in the diocese go for retreats for 1 week. Like the one that Father Toye went for yesterday. This week. Every priest in the diocese goes for retreat, but the newly ordained priests don't go. So me, I was newly ordained. Since I was newly ordained, my parish priest then said, small father, stay in the parish for us and be celebrating mass. And I was happy, just fresh from the seminary. My blood was hot to come and be teaching and singing and doing worship. The first day, that Monday, the priest, I was not the only one, the young priest. I was not even up to 2 weeks in the priesthood. That first day after afternoon mass like this, 4 parishioners came to the sacristy and they said, Father, I beg you, we need your help. And I said, of course, what is the issue? Talk to me. I don't arrive. They said, Father, I beg. The area where we stay, there's this native doctor that bullies and oppresses everybody. He can just wake up and say everybody should rub native chalk on their forehead. If you don't do it, you'll be having issues with you. Father, they help us. Come and talk to him. And I asked them, really? Of course, I was afraid. But you won't show fear. Really? Which area? They now said, Oluku. That Oluku, if you hear that Oluku, if you hear Oluku, all the kind of native doctors, ILARA worshippers and all those things, they were there. Now they say, make I can't go talk to the man. For this father work when I never enjoy. Of course, I didn't show fear, but I was deeply scared. And I said, you know what? I'm very busy now. Come tomorrow. I'm very busy now. I have some things to attend to. Come tomorrow. What nonsense? The next day, as I was finishing mass, I just said, the Lord be with you. Almighty God bless you, Father. Go forth, the mass is ended. As I processed to the sacristy, removed my vestment. I ran away. I went to the parish house. It's funny now, but it wasn't funny then. I ran away, that's the truth. On Tuesday, I ran away. On Wednesday, I still saw them in the mass. I said, what are these people looking for? They don't get the message. I got to the sacristy and I ran away. But on Thursday, as I was saying, the Lord be with you, may Almighty God bless you, the Father, they were moving to the sacristy. They were already moving to the sacristy. In my mind, what do I do? Which calculation? What do I do? So I got to the sacristy again and they came and they said, Father, good afternoon. I said, good afternoon, your face looks familiar. He said, Father, we met you on Monday night about that issue. I said, oh, really? Don't mind me, too many things in my head. Okay, which area again? They mentioned the area. This time I could not run away. I started calling some charismatic members in the church. No, no one of them was around. So I said, okay, let's go. Catechist, bring holy water. Let's go and see this man. You know, you can get to a time when you are so scared, from fear, you become angry. It can get to a time you are so scared, from fear, you become angry. You become angered in the spirit. And I asked them, how old is this man? They said this man should be in his 70s, maybe early or mid 70s. And I said to myself, forget, anything will happen, may happen, but let's go. If it's too much, if I do casting and binding, no work, we will enter physical. After I'm stronger than you. But the fear was still there. And that's the truth. Getting to the house, the people that invited me, they stayed inside the parish bus. I came down with the catechist. Catechist, come. Catechist gave me only water. I said I should go. So I went to the house and I knocked on the man's door. The man answered in the native language. Who is that? And I said, it's me. You know their name? Then he came, opened the door. He looked at me from head to toe. He said, who do you say you are? I said, I'm Reverend Father Felix Isedu. I'm from St. Patrick Catholic Church. I'd like to have a word with you, if you don't mind, sir. No, I put sir. Because he's old enough to be my grandfather. And then the man said, white man church. That's what he said. White man church. I said, yes, white man church. He said, come inside. I say, he said, come inside. I say, Epa, I beg, come outside. So we came outside, we sat under the tree, and then he said, who do you say you are again? And I said, I'm Reverend Father Felix Isedu from St. Patrick Catholic Church. He said, white man church. I said, yes. And then he revealed something. He said, this thing that he is serving, he is tired of it. Every now and then, if he does not get customers, he has to be the one to be buying goats and fowl and all that. That he's tired. He did not know how to let go of this thing. He did not want to go to any pastor around his church because he doesn't trust them. But he has been looking forward to encountering the white man church. It was then it dawned on us that we were scared, but we were scared for nothing. We were scared for nothing. The obstacle that was there, God had gone before to uproot. God has softened the spot, but we were scared for nothing. What is that thing that is making you afraid? What is that thing that's making you afraid? You're preparing for his coming. He has equipped you. There is something within you. Let me tell you, God does not create and abandon. He has put something inside of you with which you can overcome. Luke 10:19, I have given you authority. Refuse to be afraid.